Have you ever noticed how certain people instantly put up walls when you walk into a room? You can feel it, that sudden shift in energy, the way their smile doesn't reach their eyes, how they cross their arms or find reasons to step away. This isn't happening by accident. There's a divine message in this moment that most people miss. When someone has their guard up around you, they can't help but feel something powerful beneath the surface. Today's message will reveal what's really happening in these tense connections and why God wants you to pay special attention to the people who seem most closed off to you. As this message reaches you, understand that these guarded interactions are spiritual checkpoints in your journey. Misreading these signals can lead to broken relationships, missed opportunities for growth, and continuing cycles of misunderstanding that follow you from one connection to another. This divine insight gives you the chance to transform tension into healing and turn walls into bridges. You're receiving this message because you're ready to see beyond the surface of difficult relationships. Ignoring these warning signs means walking blindly through life, repeating the same relationship patterns without understanding why. Even when facing someone's emotional walls feels uncomfortable, trust that this awareness is a blessing, because seeing the truth about why people guard themselves around you is the first step toward genuine connection. As you think about the people who seem uncomfortable around you, look beyond their behavior to the emotions underneath. Like a hidden language, their guardedness speaks volumes about what they're feeling inside. Watch for the subtle signs: avoidance of eye contact, shortened conversations, tense body language, or sudden subject changes when deeper topics arise. These aren't just personality quirks, but spiritual signals about emotional safety. Hold on to your compassion and patience when facing these walls, but let go of taking their reaction personally or feeling rejected. Just as a garden needs specific conditions to flourish, some souls need particular emotional environments to feel safe opening up. Their guardedness isn't meant to hurt you, but to protect something fragile within them. This insight isn't meant to make you feel bad, but to transform how you approach relationships, helping you become more spiritually attuned to the unspoken needs of others. The divine gift of recognizing others' hidden feelings allows you to move through the world with greater awareness and care for the sensitive spirits around you. This guardedness you're witnessing is often connected to past wounds that have nothing to do with you. The person before you carries invisible scars from previous rejections, betrayals, or disappointments that have taught them to be careful. When someone's defenses activate in your presence, it may be because something about you, perhaps your confidence, your words, even your appearance, reminds them of past pain. This isn't your fault or theirs, it's part of the divine orchestration, bringing healing opportunities into both your lives. There's holy purpose in these challenging encounters. Each guarded person who crosses your path offers you the chance to practice unconditional love and understanding. The timing of these interactions is no accident. You're meeting them at exactly the right moment in both your journeys. When faced with someone's defenses, respond with gentle patience rather than frustration. Don't demand they lower their walls. Instead, be the kind of safe presence that makes walls unnecessary. Through your consistent compassion, you become an instrument of divine healing for wounds you didn't create, but can help mend through your awareness and respect for their protective instincts. As we explore these spiritual insights about relationship dynamics, I want to help you receive more divine guidance about your connections with others. If these messages about understanding people's guarded behavior resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You'll receive more spiritual revelations about relationship patterns and how to transform difficult connections into opportunities for mutual healing and growth. The divine truth about relationships is that they serve as mirrors, reflecting parts of ourselves we need to see. When someone has their guard up around you, they may be reflecting something within you that needs attention. Pay attention to patterns If you notice multiple people becoming defensive about the same topics or in similar situations with you, the universe is highlighting an area for your spiritual growth. You might be triggering others' defenses without realizing it through subtle behaviors, interrupting, dismissing feelings, competing in conversation, or giving unsolicited advice. These unconscious habits carry energy that others feel even when you don't recognize it yourself. The spiritual principle at work is that we attract the exact relationships needed for our evolution. God arranges these challenging interactions as personalized lessons designed specifically for your growth. When someone guards themselves around you, ask yourself, what might I be doing that feels unsafe to them? And what is this interaction teaching me about myself? This awareness isn't about blame, but about the opportunity for transformation. The people who react most strongly to you are often your greatest teachers. Don't rush to change them or convince them to feel differently. Instead, look inward with honest reflection. These divine mirrors appear in your life at precisely the right moment to help you see yourself more clearly and evolve into your highest potential. Developing spiritual sensitivity to others' emotional states is a divine gift that enhances all your relationships. Trust your gut when you sense someone's discomfort around you. That intuition is heaven-sent guidance, alerting you to important relationship dynamics. You may notice a heaviness in the air, a sudden inner prompting to step back, or a gentle knowing that something needs addressing. These intuitive recognitions aren't random. They're sacred messages guiding your interactions. When someone's guardedness registers in your spirit, it's a sign to move with greater awareness and care. You might sense they need more space, gentler communication, or simply acknowledgement of their feelings. Honor both your intuition and their boundaries without demanding explanations or changes. Some people will never fully open to you, and that's part of the divine plan too. Not every relationship is meant for deep connection, but each one carries purpose. Ask in prayer for clarity about what you're sensing from others. The answers will come as you remain open to guidance. Your growing ability to recognize others' comfort levels becomes a spiritual compass, helping you navigate relationships with wisdom and respect for each soul's journey. When someone puts up their guard around you, understand that they're often protecting their energy field, not just their emotions. Each person is a spiritual energy system that naturally seeks balance and safety. Some individuals can't help but feel energetically overwhelmed or drained in certain connections, not because anyone is doing something wrong, but because energy dynamics work in mysterious ways that God has designed. Think of it like someone who's sensitive to bright light needing sunglasses. Their protection isn't a rejection of the sun, but a necessary adjustment for their comfort. Similarly, some people need emotional shields around particular energies to maintain their spiritual balance. Divine wisdom shows us that respecting these energetic boundaries is sacred work. When you sense someone needs space, give it freely, without taking offense. This isn't personal rejection, but spiritual protection that honors the unique energetic design of each soul. By understanding these invisible energy exchanges, you develop spiritual maturity that allows all relationships to find their natural balance. Your willingness to honor others' energetic needs creates harmony that benefits everyone involved. As you receive these divine insights about understanding others' guarded behavior, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with those struggling in difficult relationships. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these messages to reach people feeling confused and hurt by others' emotional walls. Your contribution becomes part of the healing journey for many souls, seeking to understand the spiritual meaning behind challenging connections, turning painful interactions into opportunities for growth and greater understanding. Every guarded interaction contains a divine invitation for breakthrough. These challenging connections aren't mistakes, but carefully orchestrated opportunities for spiritual evolution. When someone can't help but feel defensive around you, both of you stand at the threshold of potential transformation. What seems like rejection holds the seeds of deeper understanding if approached with awareness. The divine orchestration of these difficult dynamics creates perfect conditions for mutual growth. Just as pressure forms diamonds, relationship tension creates the necessary conditions for spiritual advancement. Focus on patience and consistent compassion, because sustained kindness eventually melts even the strongest defenses. When you recognize guardedness as opportunity rather than obstacle, incredible healing becomes possible. Relationships that once felt strained can gradually transform into sources of mutual support. People who couldn't open up begin to trust. Connections that seemed superficial develop depth and meaning. Every step you take toward understanding someone's defenses brings both of you closer to the authentic connection you were divinely designed to experience. Your willingness to see beyond walls, rather than reacting to them, creates sacred space where transformation naturally unfolds according to God's perfect timing and design. Daily practices can help lower others' defenses and create safety in your interactions. Begin conversations by checking in with genuine questions about how they're feeling before diving into topics. Make statements using "I feel" rather than "you make me feel" to remove blame from your words. Practice active listening that honors their perspective without immediately offering solutions or corrections. Make it a habit to say, "I want to understand how you feel" when tensions arise. This simple phrase creates emotional safety that helps walls come down naturally. When someone seems guarded, give them time to process rather than pushing for immediate responses or connection. Trust that divine guidance flows through thoughtfully chosen words. Begin each day with the intention to communicate in ways that honor others' boundaries and emotional needs. Thank God daily for the opportunity to create safety through your speech. These conscious communication practices build bridges across emotional divides. Your words become vessels of healing when offered with awareness and respect. The more consistently you practice these approaches, the more you'll notice others gradually feeling safer in your presence, their guards lowering like drawbridges. Inviting genuine connection. As you develop awareness of others' guardedness, you become a healing presence not just in individual relationships, but in every community you touch. Your understanding ripples outward, creating spaces where defensive walls become less necessary. This awareness allows you to notice when group dynamics trigger someone's protection instincts and gently adjust the environment to include everyone. Divine purpose works through you as you help build connections based on emotional safety rather than performance or pretense. You become a bridge builder between guarded hearts, understanding both the person who withdraws and those who feel rejected by their withdrawal. This spiritual journey isn't just about your personal relationships, but about healing collective patterns of disconnection. Each interaction where you honor someone's guardedness without taking it personally creates a template for healthier connections throughout your community. Your awareness becomes an invisible gift that changes the energetic quality of rooms you enter. Through your example, others learn to approach guarded souls with greater understanding. Together, we create communities where defensive walls gradually become unnecessary because the environment itself feels safe enough for authentic expression and genuine belonging. As we close this divine message about why people put up guards around you, remember that these challenging dynamics contain spiritual wisdom meant specifically for your growth. Embrace the blessing of this awareness, seeing beyond behavior to the vulnerable heart seeking safety. Move forward with renewed understanding, approaching guarded souls with patient compassion. Trust that divine timing orchestrates these interactions, perfectly for everyone's highest good. Your willingness to respect others' protection without taking it personally creates the very safety that eventually allows walls to lower. In this sacred dance of connection and boundaries, you participate in the divine work of healing, both for yourself and for every guarded heart you encounter. If this message has helped you understand the spiritual meaning behind others' guardedness, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine relationship guidance. Hit the notification bell so you never miss insights meant to transform your connections with others. When you share this message, you multiply its healing potential, helping someone who may be struggling with painful relationship patterns understand the divine purpose behind their challenges. Dear Lord, please give us wisdom to see beyond others' walls to their tender hearts beneath, and the patience to create safety through our consistent love. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or helped you understand relationship dynamics differently, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine insights with others who need them. Please share in the comments what relationship challenges you'd like spiritual guidance on in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the wisdom you need most for your unique journey.